The Riverbend apartments in Michigan had a reputation. Creaking walls, old pipes, strange noises, but nothing truly dangerous. That changed in February, when 22-year-old Lisa Carter moved into Unit 3B. For the first week, everything was normal. Then at 3:23 a.m., she began hearing scratching from inside her bedroom closet. Not mice, not pipes. Slow, deliberate scratching. One night, she recorded it. The audio captured 3 slow drags, then a whisper, "I see you." Lisa assumed someone was messing with her. Maybe the thin walls carried sound, until the closet door handle turned by itself. She froze. The handle shook violently, like something inside wanted out. She ran to the living room and slept on the couch. Maintenance checked the closet the next morning. No animals, no structural issues, but they did find faint handprints on the inside of the closet door, child-sized, pressed deep into the wood grain, as if someone had crawled up the door with bare hands. At 3:23 a.m. the following night, the scratching returned, followed by breathing. Deep, slow, wet breathing. Lisa's lamp flickered. Shadows moved under the closet door. Suddenly, something crawled out. Not walking, not standing, crawling, fast, on all fours, limbs bending the wrong way. Lisa screamed and ran. Her neighbor called 911 after hearing the crashing. Police arrived in minutes. The closet was empty. No one inside the apartment, but the carpet had deep drag marks, long grooves as if something heavy crawled across the floor. Lisa moved out the same night. The next tenant lasted 1 week. She reported the same 3:23 a.m. scratching, the same breathing, and the same whisper, "I'm still here." At the old Rosewood Public Library in Oregon, night shift staff kept reporting the same thing, someone whispering between the shelves after midnight. But whenever they checked, no one was there. Everything changed when junior staff member Emma Ward decided to record the whispers. At 12:41 a.m., she placed her phone between the aisles and walked away. Minutes later, she heard it. "Emma." She froze. Only 2 people knew she was on shift, and she recognized the tone. It sounded like her grandmother. Except her grandmother had passed away 3 months earlier. The whisper repeated, "Emma, over here." Emma turned toward aisle 14. A book fell from the top shelf on its own. When she picked it up, the pages flipped rapidly, as if someone ran a finger through them. Then the overhead lights flickered. A shadow moved between the shelves, tall, thin, and completely silent. Emma ran to the security office. The camera footage made things worse. At 12:41 a.m., the camera caught a shadow leaning over her phone, bending over it like someone whispering directly into the microphone. Audio analysis found 2 voices layered together, her grandmother's whisper and something deeper, inhuman, underneath it. The library now closes at 10 p.m. Staff say the whisper still calls their name from aisle 14. Security guard Robert Lane worked the night shift at a Wisconsin factory. His routine was simple: patrol at 1 a.m., check the cameras, finish paperwork. But for the past week, camera number 7 kept detecting motion in the parking lot, even though no one was there. One night, Robert went outside to check. His flashlight caught something moving between cars. Not footsteps, a shadow gliding across the asphalt. He called out, "Who's there?" The shadow stopped. Then it stood up, stretching taller than any human shape. Robert backed up slowly. His radio crackled with static. Then a voice came through, but it wasn't from dispatch. It whispered his name, Robert. He ran inside, locking the door. The security footage showed something terrifying. The shadow followed him, but not physically. It moved across the parked cars without touching them, growing larger in each camera frame. Inside, Robert watched the monitors shaking. Camera number 7 flickered. The shadow now stood at the building entrance, but the glass doors remained untouched. Then, without opening the door, the shadow appeared inside the hallway on the next camera. Robert sprinted to the break room and locked himself in. At 1:13 a.m., the lights went out. The last camera recorded the shadow kneeling in front of the break room door like it was listening to him breathe. Robert quit the next morning. They hired a new guard. He lasted 3 days. Traveling salesman Dean Fletcher checked into room 27 of an old Nevada motel. Nothing fancy, just a cheap place to sleep before a long drive. At 1:04 a.m., someone knocked on his door. 3 slow knocks. Dean looked through the peephole. No one there. He returned to bed. Another knock. Louder. This time followed by a whisper. "Dean." He froze. No one at the motel knew his name. He grabbed his phone and recorded. "Knock, knock, knock," he yelled. "Who is it?" Silence. Then, "Let me in." Dean called the front desk. They confirmed no staff were near his room. The third knock was so loud the door shook. Dean opened the curtains. Outside, the hallway camera captured something disturbing. A tall, pale figure standing at the very end of the corridor, facing his room, not moving. When Dean opened the door slightly, the figure vanished from the camera, but the whisper appeared behind him in the room. "Thank you." Dean ran out, barefoot, leaving everything behind. Room 27 stays empty. Guests report hearing knocks every night at the same time.